closing, racing. Came out okay, another straight past it, another stone hits the front. After it is Flirtation Walk, and running into third is Groovy Leo. Back on the inside of those then is Nosy. Another drops back with Corborn Polly. Witchwood Rose right out the back door. Homeward bound Groovy Leo. Out and after it, Flirtation Walk on the outside. Groovy Leo, Flirtation Walk, nothing in it. Third over another stone, and Nosy was up close. Great bunch of them. Joey's Secret was next across, then another. Back in behind those, Witchwood Rose would be one of the last to go by. Away they go. A slow one to go was Quiet Snort, got out the back door. Starburst Blanche, one of the best out, has the lead narrowly. After it is Flash on the outside. Goes back to third. Underneath it, Corbin Burn to second. In behind those, New England TAB as they round the turn for home. But it is Starburst Blanche. After it is Corbin Burn on the outside. Grabbed it. Corbin Burn, Starburst Blanche, Flash. Next to the inside, maybe New England TAB. Right there was Bizarro and Iona Bright Spark. Back to Quiet Snort, and Here's Hoping. And they were never in it, those two. And they were always going to be last and second last. Money is closing, set racing. Phil Watt leapt out at good speed. Ruby's Girl heads the chase after it. Wider out to Corborn Chief, and getting up underneath those on the inside is Grant a Wish. In behind those came Phil Watt. Back in the field then Shadow Wolf and another Pizza. And back there is Hazard's Got Swag. Homeward bound Ruby's Girl. After it on the inside is Grant a Wish. Ruby's Girl. Grant a Wish diving. Nailed it. Grant a Wish, Ruby's Girl. Then we got Corborn Chief. Hazard's Got Swag made up plenty. Just behind those came a Power Rufus. Phil Watt was next. Shadow Wolf and another Pizza. Money is closing off. He's out okay. Beaten off, though, by Fearsome Mackay, who gets to the front. Power Legs drives underneath it. Then came Winston, who and Ray Dosh. Back in behind those, the insiders, Calm Spirit. Back behind them, well back is Godolphin Power. And back there with it, Fearsome Mackay met trouble, and Power Legs is off and gone. Power Legs, Calm Spirit runs to second. The third one over is going to be Ray Dosh. Then Dinah Brownlow, Winston Who, Wandy Feather is back behind those with Godolphin Power, and Fearsome Mackay. He got knocked out on the turn. He's going to be the last to go by. justracing.com.au start point. Money is closing off and racing. Feel away, getting out well as Black Trigger on the inside, going up to head it off those. Another Jewel, a little wider out. Round the outside goes Blickling Bridge, running up in between runners. Corborn Ria, Anytime Will Do's behind those. Back behind them is Ring a Ding and Homebush Coco. Homeward bound here. Another Jewel, out and after it. Blickling Bridge on the outside. Another Jewel, Blickling Bridge third. Corborn Ria, I think, in front of Homebush Coco. Turbo Tundra the next to go by. Anytime Will Do is in behind that. Following those across Ring a Ding, and at the back is Black Trigger. .390 metres the trip. Money is closing on the lids. Off, racing. Out best is going to be Miss Sweet on the outside, gets through a narrow lead. After it is Corborn Dusty over the outside. Right behind those then is New York Affair and Starburst 10 on the inside. Nova's Fortune whips around the outside. Smash Amigo was back last, 8 turn and go. Corborn Dusty in front narrowly. New York Affair, Corborn Dusty, New York Affair. Then the camera, Nova's Fortune, Nerd Corner, Starburst Hannah. Behind those came Smash Amigo and Miss Sweet. After jumping well, is going to be the last to go by. Corborn Dusty, number 7. Start will tell you. Closing, racing. Out well, Olympic medals. Got a length on them. The inside, Ginger Pop, and over the outside, running up at a second. Botany Pete, a little wider out on the track. Thrilling Sound. Back behind those came a Power Andrea. Canvas Rider, and back last on the outside is Mr. Dozer. Round the turn they come. Olympic medals got them by 3, by 4. He's away. And behind those, running home pretty well is Ginger Pop. Big run, Thrilling Sound down the outside. Olympic medal is home. Then we need the camera. Thrilling Sound, Ginger Pop, and Mr. Dozer almost in line. Back behind those, Botany Pete, Power Andrea, and Canvas Rider is the last to go by. Might not be much off an Olympic medal, but the motor's pretty good. Be a repeat of the previous. Bunny is on the move. False step the inside. Set, racing, out like a rocket. False step has them early. Coming after it on the outside, then Shiraz Rose. A little wider out on the track, then Molly Paisley's made a fast beginning. Right in behind those is In Disgrace, being followed around by Opawa Midnight. Back in the field, the rest will have to hurry. Donna Diego, Starburst Clemmy, and Shiraz Rose back with those. It's gone wide, false step the outside narrowly. After it, Molly Paisley on the inside. False step, I think's got there. Molly Paisley at them late. A power bomb, and In Disgrace was flying down the outside. It's got a serious bit of this. Shiraz Rose, Opawa Midnight next to go by. And then Donna Diego and Starburst Clemmy amongst the tail enders as they went by. It's got there, number 1, false step. 30 metres. We're off. Corbon Kim came out best. Unshaken Rangers up on the outside. Right between them then to Power Bro, and over the outside is going to be Red Typhoon. The two that went wide here, Power Bro and Secret Sarah, has got back a clear last. Unshaken has the lead by 5. Corbon Kim. Next in between runners is Red Typhoon, and getting past it on the outside, Moon and Sea continues to run on, gets to second. The lead is clear by about 5. Moon and Sea's after it though as they turn and go. Unshaken has the lead, 4 lengths is the gap. Wide out on the track, Moon and Sea down towards the line. Unshaken, Moon and Sea out wide. Power Bro, Corbon Kim, Red Typhoon and Secret Sarah is going to be the last to go by. No worries, none at all. Unshaken number 5. Chill Out Ralph. But he is closing, racing. Field away. He's out good, Chill Out Ralph. Goes up on the outside, takes a narrow lead. After him is Creniti's the outside. Back in behind those then as Noggin gets a nice passage through. Chill Out Ralph's back to 4th. Pikeko Express goes ahead of it. Over the outside of those is Parole to Excel. And at last of all is Autumn Spirit. Off the back they run. It is on the inside, Noggin, Creniti's right in behind those then is Chill Out Ralph, gets a rails run and gets to second, but Noggin is clear. Chill Out Ralph is starting to motor home on its inside though. Chill Out Ralph, great effort, gets there on Noggin. The third one over is Pikeko Express. A bit of a gap away behind those came Autumn Spirit, got past a few. Parole to Excel. And back behind those, Creniti's was well back. And it's going to be the last to go by with Dittman. Start nearly there, racing. Best out the 3. Homebush Chopper has the lead. After it is Homebush Edith, and right on the inside, Gingerango pokes up along the fence, about to grab the lead. Gordon Bale is right behind those. A gap of Power Webby, a bigger gap Adulterous, and Wildgrove last. Round the turn they come, and Gingerango has got a couple on Gordon Bale, who's trying hard, but Gingerango scampers down to the line. Game over. Gingerango beats Gordon Bale. Homebush Edith, then maybe the photo. Power Webby and Homebush Chopper together. Just behind those, Adulterous. And the last one to go by is Wild Grove. Good luck. Money is on the roll. Racing. Out in a very good line here. First out is going to be Princely Dollar. Over on the outside, a length away is Jumpin' Julia. Rosca closes up to second. Princely Dollar goes well. Between runners, Homebush Mayhem. The rest will have to hurry. Starburst Josh and Tricky Harry head those. Princely Dollar the inside has the lead. After it, Jumpin' Julia's along the fence. Princely Dollar, Jumpin' Julia photos. Just behind those, the next two, Tricky Harry and Rosca. They're together. In behind those to Homebush Mayhem. Starburst Josh. Rocket was well back. And Homebush Helen's the last to go by. I reckon Princely Dollar's held out Jumpin' Julia.